I hope you appreciate what I do for you. I'm awake, my hair is done, my makeup is done. It is currently 6:01 a.m. Last week was the BookTubeAthon and the Biannual Bibliothon, and I participated in both of them. I got 7 of the Biannual Bibliothon video challenges done, and I got 6 of the 7 BookTubeAthon videos done, which was insane, and I'm so proud of how those videos turned out. I'm going to leave a link to both playlists down in the description below so as you can watch those after this, because I know that's what you're going to do. And now let's get on to what I actually achieved in the reading goals last week, because I didn't do so hot in the reading goals. On Monday, I read 150 pages of Neverwhere and listened to 21 pages of Barnaby Rudge, bringing my total for Monday up to 171 pages. On Tuesday, I read 20 pages of Neverwhere and listened to 248 pages of Barnaby Rudge, bringing my total for Tuesday up to 268 pages. On Wednesday, I read 185 pages of Neverwhere. Thursday, I read 77 pages of Barnaby Rudge, 14 pages of Neverwhere, finishing it, and 58 pages of How the Marquis Got His Coat Back, finishing it. On Friday, I listened and read to 104 pages of Barnaby Rudge, bringing it to the 3rd book that I finished during the BookTubeAthon and the last book I finished. Saturday was the last day I participated, and I read an impressive 17 pages of The Name of the Wind. Now that's all well and good, but what challenges did I actually complete? Let me tell you. For the Biannual Bibliothon, the challenges I completed were: read from the host's favourite genre, which is Brittany's favourite of high fantasy, throwback challenge of reading a book that's been on your shelf for longer than a year, and reading a banned book. For the BookTubeAthon, I completed the challenge of reading a book with a person on the cover, a protagonist that's very different from me, reading a book completely in one day, and reading a book completely outside. That's 8 of the 14 reading challenges, and I realised that including the 17 pages I read of The Name of the Wind as completing some of those challenges is stretching it just a little bit, but you know, I wanted to include it and make it just sound like I'd done more than I had, so that's what I did. What did I actually think of these books? Neverwhere was a reread for me. It is about this guy called Richard who lives in London, and he kind of falls in with this crowd of people from under London, and they've kind of followed through the cracks in the society, quite literally, and it's very Neil Gaiman, and it's just so fantastic. It's kind of an urban fantasy, and it's just incredible if you want anything that's London based or just with the weird, amazing characters that Gaiman always creates. Then Neverwhere is definitely one I would recommend. It is one of my favorites. I can't believe I haven't read it again before this. It's a fantastic book. How the Marquis Got His Coat Back is a sequel novella to Neverwhere, and it is about one of the characters, the Marquis, who has this pretty amazing coat and during the course of the novel loses it. And this novella is about how he got it back, and you get to see more of the characters from the Neverwhere world. It's just a really fun little novella to go along with Neverwhere. This was the book that I read completely outside and in one sitting. And let me tell you, reading outside in Ireland is not an easy task to achieve. I literally finished this about 3 or 4 seconds before the rain came down. I closed the book, went to pet my dog, and the heavens opened. I didn't get much of The Name of the Wind read, but what I did read, you know, the first 17 pages seemed pretty good. I'm excited to continue this book, and this I mostly listened to, but sometimes I alternated and read a few chapters. And this book I did start before the readathons last week, but let me tell you, it was not my favourite Dickens book. This book has to do with the Jordan riots, and I can tell I kind of touched on some important things, but I couldn't bring myself to care. I didn't care much about these characters, and just the plot and the pacing, particularly the pacing, just it was hard for me to actually get through and read this. But I'm so glad it's finally off my shelves because it has been there for so long. Honestly, I could have done better. My total page count was 894. These are the books that I read / started to read / listened to. Let me know if you guys participated in either of the readathons. I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.